So I want to ask you, how was life for you as a young adult? So let me ask you now. Growing up in the '70s, man, in terms of you were grown in the '70s, right? But not really grown. You were considered. Do you think that growing up as a young teenager, because you had me at what, 19, 20? 18. Do you think that there's a difference in terms of being 18 in 1976 to being 18 now? Because I think so.
Everything is different.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, in a sense, it's not different. Because the same thing is happening. Young girls getting pregnant. Young girls having babies. Young girls getting married.
Yeah.
Everything is different. It's a different atmosphere with music and people. Attitude.
Right.
They got more attitude than they have anything now. Quick to snap at you,
Yeah.
for no particular reason. They're not listening.
Yeah. Well,
Jumping off.
I agree with that. I think today's younger adults tend to have more of the answers, or think they have the answers. Yeah.
But thought they had the answers back then too.
And I was about to ask you, do you think at that same age, 18, 19, did you have all the answers? So you thought?
No.
But very rarely, I think, do our teenagers look to the elders for answers, though, right? Because everybody trying to find themselves.
In a sense.
Yeah. I know with social psychology, they always say, like, those teenage years of 15 to 21 are the pivotal points where you're trying to identify, who am I? And so self-discovery is really big. So how do you define success? What do you think is successful?
It depends on you, what you think. What is you're trying to be successful in.
So do you
Is it family wise? Is it educational wise? You want to get all the what you call certificates or whatever that you can get, high as you can go.
Yeah. Do you think that having, double degrees and whatnot, like I have a master's and a bachelor's and a master's, do you consider that to be successful, or is it more the actions of the person make them successful?
That depends on, again, that depends on you. Okay, what you want to do. All right, you say you're getting a PhD. You got that? Are you still working on that?
No, I didn't. So I was in school not for PhD to become a licensed therapist. I was in school because you have to have a master's in that specific field. But I did not continue it. Once I started, being successful with business, I kind of let that dream go, in a sense. That goal, I let that go by the wayside.
So you thinking about going back to it, or what? Part-time, or doing it, or picking it up again?
I mean, honestly, I want to be able to help people, and I've thought about therapy, but nowadays people are not necessarily in need of a lot of therapy. Some people just need coaching. So I'm looking at, maybe addressing things from
Coach?
being I don't want to say a life coach, but specific about business. Because if you could give advice to young people, young parents, 19, 20 years old, having kids that have kids right now, what would you tell them?
Spend time with your children.